Brothers and sisters, you all know me by now. I am Claudius, Harbinger of the Companions, Dragonborn, Thane of Whiterun and Dawnstar. It is I who fought upon the walls of Whiterun during the Great Siege. I who slew the ancient sorcerer Miraak at the summit of Apocrypha. I who cast down the vampire Harkon, and I alone who battled to the end of Ysgramor's tomb to free the spirit of my predecessor, Kodlak Whitemane. He chose me to lead you, and in the months since his passing it has become entirely clear to me why. The ancient dragon god Alduin the World Eater has returned once more to bring about the world's ending. His scions, the dragons, stalk the skies of our land even now, and while we have slain many, for each that dies, another rises from its ancient grave to plague us once more. I know not why this scourge from the past has returned to haunt us in our darkest hour, but what I do know is that by the grace of the gods themselves, I have been granted the power to defeat him. But I cannot do this alone. For too long now, the sons and daughters of Ysgramor have languished in these halls. For too long have you shied from the fire of battle. It ends today. The greatest threat our world has known is knocking at our door, and the wolves of Jorrvaskr must sally forth if the beast is to be slain, this time for good. To this end, the time has come to prepare for the battle at hand. We must collect all the treasures, allies, and artifacts of power we can find, and together use them to fight the enemy. In the past few months, we have grown strong again. New fighters have joined our noble ranks. The ancient axe, Wuthrad, has been reforged. The spirit of Ysgramor himself walks among you, and I believe he senses, as I do, the same greatness within you that the original companions of Atmora once possessed. What was once used to forge an empire shall now be used to save it. I once asked Jarl Balgruuf how he proposed to combat the dragon threat. He told me that our greatest weapon is courage. Courage to stare down the beasts and have the tenacity to drive them back. He told me that until brave heroes step forth to slay these monsters, it is the best we can do. Brothers and sisters, we are those heroes. Each of you in this hall with me today was born for this. Will you shirk from your duty?
No!
Who are you?
The Companions!
And what do we do?
We fight!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim. The Beard is also back. Welcome back, Beard. We've missed you. We are in Dragon's Reach at present because we have come here to read a book. Thank you for that police car siren outside. You probably can't hear that with a new microphone, can you? But still, never mind. It's traditional, I suppose. Have a police car wailing in the background in one of my videos. Just like old times, eh? We're in Dragon's Reach because we have come to find a book to read. Which sounds daft until you realize that in our quest to find weapons with which to defeat Alduin and his minions, the dragons, I have come upon a legend of something called the Sword of Sigdan. Information on which can be found in that book over there, the dark brownish coloured one on the desk, at the edge of the desk there. Which Farengar has quite kindly dug up for me. Good fellow, Farengar.
It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions of late. Me, I prefer my books and my spells.
Indeed, indeed. One of your books here we will be borrowing. It is called The Duelist. I've not read it. Actually, have not read it yet. I just know that this is how you start the damn quest. Right. Yeah, let's have a read. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, for what you're about to see and hear. I'm shit at reading stuff out loud. The Duelist by Jacobus Tempestus, Imperial Historian. The Nords of Skyrim are known to exercise justice outside the boundaries of Imperial jurisprudence, in what is generally described as a trial by combat. Oral tradition holds that anyone offended can challenge another regardless of status or rank. Disputes over honor, property, debt, romance, or any other slight can be settled in single combat. The duel should take place within a week of the challenge at a predetermined site, typically a remote crossroads or island. Failure to appear at the trial brings opprobrium. That's not even a word I knew existed until today. Disenfranchisement and often exile. Clearly outmatched, parties are afforded the privilege of nominating champions in their stead. Contrary to popular opinion, these trials are not always to the death. Barring a refusal of quarter, the matter is typically decided by forcing a yield, drawing first blood, or incapacitating the opponent. The terms are agreed upon prior to the contest. Prior to Imperial rule, there existed a class of warriors who subsisted as professional duelists. They traveled Skyrim, utilizing the tradition to enrich themselves at the detriment of less capable warriors and earning fame by defeating accomplished fighters. Among this ilk, there was one who exceeded all others, though he is often dismissed as a Nord fabrication, meant to discourage trials by combat. Legend states that Sigurdan the Stout scoured every corner of Skyrim, fighting any daring enough to challenge him. Many attributed his power to a mighty blade that could hew a knight in half with one stroke. How he came by the weapon is uncertain, but tradition holds that it steadily corrupted Sigdan, transforming the once noble warrior into a predatory fiend. I was fortunate to hear an elderly bard relate the account of Sigdan's greatest duels, all taking place before the sword consumed him. There was Bagskeg the Braggart, who announced his challenge by pissing on Sigdan's boots and singing of his imminent victory. They met outside Rorikstead, where Sigdan shoved the blade down Bagskeg's throat, silencing his loose tongue. Many observers rejoiced. Later there was Odar Bloodaxe, Bane of Hjalmarch. Odar leveled the challenge at Sigdan, claiming he would mold Sigdan's skull into a great drinking cup. They met in the marsh, and Sigdan removed Odar's own skull with a deft counter. I will drink from your skull! Or not, as it turned out. The great paladin Brodir Longchin, haste champion of Arkay and saviour of the Twin Virgins, issued a challenge to Sigdan, labeling him a rogue and a miscreant. Brodir claimed the power of the divines would strengthen his shield and lead him to smite the dastardly Sigdan. They met on the ice outside Windhelm, where Sigdan removed Brodir's legs at the knees. He said he left him in the best position to pray. Sigdan travelled to Dawnstar, where the pugilistic sailor Alboin the Iron Hand fought all who challenged him. Alboin claimed that his fists were harder than ebony, and he had no need of armour or weapons. They met at an abandoned farm where Sigdan cleaved off Alboin's hands and kicked him down a well. Yeah, that rings a bell for some reason. Legends say to this day there is still a naked sailor standing on the boats and docks at Windhelm, now that I think about it. The only thing Sigdan killed more often than men was the bear, an incessant pest in his travels. On the path to I like this guy already. On the path to Markarth, Sigdan slew a bear which threatened his camp. Grimur the Mad, a deranged beastmaster, claimed the animal was his companion and mate, and thus challenged Sigdan. They met at a bridge where Sigdan crushed Grimur's face with his mighty heel. As Sigdan's fame grew, few were willing to contest his might. Finally, a man of legendary strength appeared. Asgold Skullsplitter, who wanted Sigdan's sword for himself. They met near Solitude and clashed all day and into the evening. When Asgold's strength finally waned, Sigdan offered mercy out of respect for his opponent's bravery, but Asgold refused. He received a quick death. The bard digressed into a lengthy and salacious description of Sigdan's love affairs before finally arriving at the conclusion. As the sword began to consume Sigdan, his brother Ekil Coalbiter, every bit his equal in strength and daring, emerged to advise his brother, urging him to destroy the sword and stop his murderous lifestyle. Devoted to villainy, Sigdan replied by formally challenging his brother in public and striking his face. Ekil had no choice but to accept. the brothers met near Falkreath and clashed among the great pines for 2 days. On the second dawn, Ekil managed to severely wound his brother, and immediately threw down his axe. Braced by the power of the blade, Sigdan then skewered Ekil, immediately aware of his deed and consumed by grief. Sigdan retreated to a family tomb, sealing himself inside. Thus ends the story of Sigdan the Stout, son of Mani. Disregarding the outrageous claims of combat spanning multiple days, the account is credible enough. In my lucubration, I think I got that right, I discovered references to a sepulchre linked to the figure of Sigdan. Testimonies include bizarre claims that the tomb is guarded by the souls of fallen opponents and that Sigdan lingers in a ghostly form, waiting for a challenger who can defeat him and lift the curse of the sword. Very interesting. Sounds like a mighty blade, to be sure. I'm not sure about this whole corrupting him to madness and villainy thing. That's probably just an embellishment. Because, frankly, I've found a lot of magic weapons in my time, and every single one of them was pretty mundane, actually, as it turned out. It was just, sets people on fire, or gives them frostbite, or something like that. But something of that nature, you know what I mean? As the one that makes dragons explode, that being my bow, but even that's a bit, bit of a letdown quite a lot of the time anyway, so... Yes. Yes. We shall find this sword of Sigdan! And claim it for ourselves and use it to slay dragons with, if it's any good anyway. If not, I'll just, give it to one of the companions, because that seems to be the way of all things at the minute when it comes to weaponry and armor. Speaking of which, Roderick and Rhea are joining us today. Roderick I will surely regret bringing with me within the space of about 5 minutes. And Rhea, because I think she's the only one of the companions we've not brought with us on a mighty adventure so far. I think we've actually done something with all of the others at this point, except for her. Hence, she doesn't actually have any cool gear. She just has a default crappy leather armor, whatever the hell that is she's wearing. So, you two shall accompany me on this mighty quest. And Rhea, we're going to actually have to go shopping and buy you some stuff first. And I think I need to go dump up a few bits of equipment back at Ilgash of it, because I can't move if I take off the necklace of endurance right now, which means I'm carrying way too much crap. So, I will return, viewers, once we have done this not-so-mighty deed, but it needs to be done nevertheless.
Kid who works for Bellator, did he hire a special person or what?
Thank you for the valuable input there, Roderick. Right, okay, job's done. We've got Rhea some stuff. Roderick's just sort of standing there, hanging with his mouth hanging open as usual. I haven't bought him anything, because whatever.
Nazim asked me about the goddamn Cloud District again. I'm putting a knife in his nuts.
I'm putting a knife in your nuts if you keep interrupting me, for fuck's sake, Roderick. I knew this was a bad idea. Right, yeah, I did a bit of enchanting, actually, as well. I enchanted a load of my gear, including this, this hood, and a ring, and a couple of necklaces and stuff like that. Right now, this hood, plus the circlet, plus the ring I'm wearing, all enhance my range damage with bows. So I'm now doing 270 damage with the Dragon Rend here, which is pretty fucking awesome. So yeah, I did some, and I enchanted my armor, so it gives me a health bonus, which is nice. Rhea, you wouldn't have thought so to look at her previously, but she's actually a lady of the heavy armor persuasion and not light armor, actually, as it turns out. So I got her a suit of heavy plate armor from here. And a new shield, and she's got a glass broadsword now. No helmet. Couldn't find a helmet for her. So, maybe we'll find one on our travels we can give her. I might have one lying around somewhere, but I can't be asked to go look right now, so... if you wish a helmet, Rhea, you must take it from the head of one of our enemies. That's how I got all my stuff at the end of the day, so... yeah. Alright. And other than that, did I give you anything else? I gave you a bow, didn't I? Yes, I gave you a bow and a shitload of arrows in case we run into dragons, which means that at least, more than one of us, i.e. me, will be able to actually shoot it at range. I don't think Roderick's got a bow and arrow. He probably doesn't know how to use them anyway, so, yeah. We are equipped. We're ready to go. Ready to go do this. Of course, the thing is, I need to look up again where the hell this place is. It wasn't particularly obvious. Although I could just, Yeah, okay. Well, you know, we could have we could have read the book and figured it out, or I could use the magical GPS. It's my Dragonborn powers, you see. It's more than just shouting. It gives me an innate sense of direction, incomparable to any mere mortal. In all seriousness, though, does it give you a clue in the book? I still want to check anyway. Also, yeah, I have like 60 pounds worth of weight I can't shift because of 3 Elder Scrolls. And in addition to that, actually, I've got like a horse skull and Karstag skull and all sorts of nonsense. And all the black books. I'm accumulating so many quest items I can't get rid of. It's a little bit scary. Claudius is going to be like an old man one day, just sat there in his armchair surrounded by all this crap. And everyone's like, why don't you just sell it or put it away somewhere? He's like, I can't! It won't go away. It's stuck here. It won't leave me. Why? Because I didn't complete the quest it was associated with 40 years ago. And now it's cursed and forever bound to my presence. Right, anyway. Ooh, shitload coins I keep forgetting about. Where's the fucking book? In the book section, funnily enough. Not wherever I was just then. Interesting. The Duelist. Reference to a sepulchre linked to the figure of Sigdan. Testimonies include bizarre claims that the tomb is guarded by the souls of fallen opponents. Family tomb. No, I don't think it does actually tell us, unless I've missed it somewhere. I don't think it actually tells us. It's just, you know, the book has waited these many long years for a Dragonborn with my unique powers to come along and find it.
My God, she was just totally blocking me. No chance.
I'm surprised more women aren't like that with you. Specifically, Roderick, to be honest, but hey, whatever. Okay, is it going to magically turn into a bright sunny day once we leave the gates of Whiterun, by any chance? Sometimes that happens, you know. The clouds part as the rain passes on. I thought so. You know, it was just a hunch. I've become also finely attuned to the weather of this land. It's another Dragonborn thing. We have, like, the world's biggest pile of salt now, though. You do realise this, Roderick. Ever since we visited your family tomb. We have, like, 100 piles of salt now, I think. Did we even take it with us? I can't remember now. I never cook, so...
If I open a tavern, it's going to be called the Bucking Bitch. I admit, the dragons are...
Ajit friends. Oh, do you have some cool gear I could give these guys?
Take a look.
By any chance. Banded iron armor. I could give you a steel helmet. Just a regular steel helmet. No! No, I say. Our mighty warriors of the Companions deserve mightier equipment than a mere steel helmet.
One of my companions was a legless whore who would ride on my back and she would throw rocks. She took an arrow, so I had to dump her in the ocean.
Fucking dragons, man. Killed my horse. Right. So we are going to Falkreath, basically. Can we just, like, take a shortcut with this guy, do you think? Is that worth bothering? Or do we want to walk there? I think we should probably...
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Would you even take us to Falkreath? Yeah, you will.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Excited. Oh, it feels good. Just me?
Oh, God, stuck in the back of a carriage with this idiot. The entire journey. Brilliant. This was a tremendously good idea. Maybe we should make him run along behind. If he's so out of breath he can't talk, you see. Right. Lovely weather in Falkreath as ever. Well, at least you brought a hood with you. So he actually, even he's sensible enough for that.
Girl always talking about Shore's bones. By Shore, I want to jump her bones.
Alright, okay.
type of arrows here. We just switch those out. I left, what's it called? Oriel's bow back at Jorrvaskr. I think I'm going to give it to Ayla. So, oh, it's just one of those weak dragons. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to see here. Move along. Nothing to see here. Please go about your business. 4 souls for the soul throne, though. That's nice. How many dragon souls do I even have at this point? It's getting a little silly. I have 7 dragon souls. Well, moving along. So where do we need to go from here? Just sort of west, basically. West.
Where's that short-haired girl always talking about Shore's bones? I'm sure I want to jump her bones.
You've said that twice now, and it's getting annoying, but one other thing. Hello, doggo. For one other thing, I'm trying to think of who he's talking about, and I can't. I'm drawing a blank.
Beautiful place.
At least that's the dragon fight of the day out of the way and done with. I hope. I hope that's the one dragon fight for the day.
Oh, I should have stretched beforehand. Oh, I'm going to be sore from all this movement.
Dear old friend of mine lives here, you see, around in this sort of neck of the woods, literally neck of the woods. He's Brack the Orc. I don't know exactly where he's got to, though. I haven't seen him since
How is it when I'm
that
traveling?
one time we came here and that whole Hircine thing happened. I don't know where he's buggered off to. He was around here, though. He was somewhere in the arse end of Falkreath Hold when we first found him. I imagine he's gone back to wherever that is. Hello there. I shall name you dinner. Yum yum. Oh,
Oh, that's right. Let's do it.
didn't even have to do anything. This is why I bring you people. And also because it's good exercise for you both. Jesus Christ, the companions have been sat around in Jorrvaskr for so damn long. I almost brought them all with me for this, just to get them out of the house.
It's like they have a suicidal bloodlust.
This place seems familiar, but apparently I've never been here before, so never mind. Ho there, bandit friends! I have arrived, harbinger of the companions. It's time for you all to die. These bandits are all orcs, it would seem. Where did he go? There was definitely someone up there. Whatever. Wild mead. Why not? A leg of goat. We're
By
cooking
the
pot
way,
here I can
someone
actually
asks,
cook around.
Don't tell them we're any companions, alright? I get embarrassed.
I'm trying to do something about that reputation, Roderick. But you do kind of have to own the title if that's going to go anywhere. Osmakuras. Koiras. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce the fucking things. I'll just do it the way I want to.
Oh, gods, the Horker stew, not good.
You are so lucky we are not in a cramped space like an underground cave tunnel or something like that. Otherwise, I would actually boot you in the face for doing that. I wonder if that's any better than what you've got at the minute. Actually, no. What's her face has got this stuff, isn't she? Nyada, I think. No, just Nyada Stonearm. I should really remember the names of the damn companions, shouldn't I? I suppose we duck in here and clean the place out. Oops. It's me forgetting my damn hotkeys again. There it is.
You're mine.
Beg for mercy.
Priority target number 1, the crossbow asshole, is dealt with.
Oh, wasn't this good to you? Oh.
Ooh, a named bandit. That's different. Well done. Gunzol. You are no more. Cracked tusk bolt key. Ebony mage. Oh, no. I thought they were actual ebony boots there for a second and got all excited. And turns out they're not. Crappy facsimiles. Amulet of Talos already got one. Circuit of Magicka don't need one. Diamond Septims. Staff of the Flame Atronach. Nah. War Chief Heavy Battle Crown.
I'm very glad that you don't sing. I think singers should have their throats cut. Except for that pretty one in Solitude. Oh, she's beautiful.
Chief Battle Crown. That's a bit ostentatious, isn't it, really? I think not. It doesn't, it's not very you, Rhea. It's not, I don't think you deserve it. It's not very you. We can do better. You can do better, honestly. We'll find something better. I discovered one of the reasons why I was so laden down with crap, by the way. It's because I was carrying like 86 homemade potions of restore stamina. 86. I'm not even. That's not an exaggeration. I think that was the exact number. It was like 86 potions. Just from every time I've been to an alchemy lab and brewed up a load of crap that I never use. Basically. Alright. I'll deal with that in just a second. Oh, whoops. I didn't look at where the door was taking me. Alright, back in, everyone. Oh, for fuck's sake. The door's stuck. Alright, we gotta go around. Alright, better be something good down here. Guys, move. Come on. Out of the way. Thank you. Grand Soul Gem. I've actually run out of Grand Soul Gems now. I had like 7 of the damn things, and I've used them all enchanting stuff. Bandana. No. No, I don't want a bandana. We could do with more fighters that wield like two-handed weapons. Frankly, there's too many of you guys wield one-handed ones, and not enough one-handed weapons to go around. Because I've got a big fucking axe called Wuthrad that I need to give to. Actually, I could give it to Vilkas. Actually, that's what I'll do. I'll give Wuthrad to Vilkas. Although it's, I kind of wish I could use Wuthrad myself, because I'm the Harbinger of the Companions, and it would be just damn appropriate, but unfortunately I can't swing a two-handed axe like that to save me life, literally. Literally, I would need to save my life if I were wielding it, so... that's not going to happen. I'm just going to kill all these. Before you guys get the chance to run over them in your stupidity. I know what you like. I know what you like. Thieves and assassins you are not. Shards of Mehrunes Razor. Should have done the Indiana Jones thing with a bag of sand. Well, alright then. Bits of a shiny dagger. That wasn't even remotely worth coming down here for. Guys.
Where I come from, oh, don't mind me.
Yeah, no, just...
Oh, don't mind me.
You're in the way! I cannot physically get through
Don't
here.
mind me.
I need you to move! Move! Before I make you move. Right. I don't like to Fusro Dar my own companions, but sometimes you leave me no option. Right. So, that was a fun little detour. Let us continue on our quest, which leads us in this direction, I think. Yeah, more or less. It's kind of this way, really. So there's a big old rock face in the way. Oh, can we get through here? We might be able to get through here, actually.
You know, one time I got so hungry, I just started eating bees. It was surprisingly tasty.
What did you do about the stings? You know what? Never mind. Forget I asked. You are wet. Thank you. Message. I would never have noticed otherwise. I'm kind of hungry and kind of thirsty right now. Let's do something about that, because frankly, I want to be at peak performance when we go into this place. Aha! This can only be it, surely.
Oh gods, I hope we run into one of those Thalmor patrols. I want to, like, nail their skulls into a tree.
A little excessive, but that's the spirit. Sigdan's Sorrow. We have arrived. As to what waits within, we can only find out. Hopefully the fucking sword, otherwise it's going to be a colossal waste of time. You guys waiting outside? Apparently they are. Great Rider's Blade. Again, it's another two-handed weapon that I can't give to anyone. Oh, it's the Force one. There was me thinking I might have a potential ally. Take that. Well, you guys have fun down there. I'll get to you in a minute. I'm just going to do a little bit of looting first. Jesus. What the hell's going on? Oh my god, hello. Thank you very much. You killed quite a few of these before you went down, actually. I'm impressed. Let's see, look at that. Look at that axe. Look at that axe. And no one can use it. And before anyone says Farkas, Farkas for some reason I can't get to follow me. I don't know why. It's stuck. He just literally will not follow me. I think he's bugged out slightly. What have you got from here? A Forsworn journal. We captured a Nord mercenary traveling to Falkreath. The lady tortured him for hours. She started twisting her talons in his guts when he screamed about a powerful sword. He didn't last much longer. The Nords are a weak race. The lady had a vision. The sword is real. Our great Briarheart champion, Tyrannus, will wield it when we finally liberate the Reach. We must hazard a journey to Falkreath Hold and retrieve the weapon. I didn't know Forsworn could fucking read and write, frankly, but there you go. The Lords are too busy squabbling with each other and the filthy Empire to heed our passage. We move like ghosts through the pines, like true Reach men. A bear mauled Diviko when he went to relieve himself. We slaughtered the beast and offered Diviko's soul to the old gods. We finally reached the sword's resting place. There were some slumbering wretches inside. We killed them without a sound. The others have moved ahead with the lady and Tyrannus. I am to guard the entrance. Tyrannus may be the strongest of the Briarhearts, but I do not know if he will claim the sword. The ground quakes from time to time. I am uneasy. Yeah, I noticed that too. I'm uneasy here. It is not the Reach. It is not enough for the Nords to torment us in life. Even their corpses seek our destruction. I feel I am being watched. Yeah, turns out you were. Did I make a decent helmet? What do you think? Nah, it's a bit old and horrible. And again, if we just never told her that it was being worn by a zombie. No, I don't. No. Whoa, hello. Okay. Old pile. I'll give that to Roderick when we're done. Damage, health, poison, recipe. No. That doesn't always work, but I'm glad when it does. Yeah, I had a feeling. Well, you've got quite a bit of health, you have, haven't you? Considering I'm in beefed up archery. Right now, holy shit! I usually don't get knocked flying by Draugr whenever they do that, actually, it has to be said, but very well. If you wish a contest of the tongues... That sounds fucking disgusting, actually. No, forget I said that. If you wish a contest of shouting, I shall give you one. And one of these days I'll find some more fire breath. Word walls. A bit cramped to summon him, isn't it? Aha! Foul creature. Yeah, even with my archery crap, it still doesn't do as much damage as this fucking hammer does. This hammer is so hilariously overpowered. Mind you, I wasn't using my best arrows, it has to be said. I will be a little surprised if any of the magical artifacts we uncover in our travels ever really, truly match up to this fucking hammer. Well, of course, a sword does attack quicker. I think that's what makes up for it slightly. Might not do as much damage on the actual hit, but you know, it does attack quicker. Dragon Priest ashes, interesting. I can't remember whether or not I found a use for those. Ooh. I'll take your cheese. I always need food, so.
Now you're mine.
Whoa, okay, one of you still alive. Oh my god, hello. Oh, there was two of you. I thought you were the same person then. I was like, how did he switch his weapon so quickly? There you are. Gotcha. Where did this big guy go? There you are. Barbarian gauntlets. Einherjar Brigandine Dark Hood. And a light hood. I guess he just switches them out depending on what his mood is. A Forsworn Yari. No, I don't think so. No. Did I miss anything over here? Or it's you? Mr. Briarheart. One of these days, I'm going to go back to Solstheim and I'm going to give what's-his-face, this stupid Briarheart. Now, the other thing worth remembering as well is, my hammer is smithed up to the most ridiculous degree. It's legendary, so that also helps it in the damage department, it has to be said. I don't do enough smithing, do I? I really don't. But problem is, you need raw materials to do that, and I can rarely find them. Like the amount of ebony ingots I'd need to smith up my stuff to maximum level I've got at the minute, you know, it's not even funny. And they don't exactly grow on trees, you know. I guess maybe one of these days I'll have to go out there and look for a mine or something. But Yeah, I don't exactly have a shitload of ebony ingots on me. So, oh hello. Now here's a question: can I shoot you through this web? No, I need to destroy the web first. That got you though. Come on. I don't think that's actually damaging the web, is it? Splat. More dead forsworn. I think we're going to loot these bodies. I don't know why I'm bothering anyway. It's not like I don't have a shit ton of gold. Alright. Nice. Oh, hello. Thank you for that. I've just washed this armor this morning. Okay. Probably a good thing that Rhea and Roderick didn't follow me in here, actually, because otherwise this place would not even be that much of a challenge at all, would it? I could just let them kill everything. In fact, if anything, they'd probably just keep getting in the way, actually. And can you imagine if I'd brought all of the companions? What a clusterfuck. Right, well, I'm sure as shit not going for a swim in that. Unless I have to. Collision meshes. Interesting. Ah. Oh, fucking ginormous one over there. That looked horrifying coming down from the ceiling like that, I did. Full tick? Full tick, you have got some health. I see your poison's doing health damage now. I've run out of stamina. You've got... I think you're regenning health, aren't you? You are, you dirty bastard. Alright, come on then. You are disgusting. Okay. Definitely mightier than your average spider. Anything else? Other than dead things wrapped in spider webs? No. Still more of them out here. I can fucking hear them. Tell you what. We have slain the mighty spiders. Full tick. What else waits in here for me? That is the question. Ancient Skeleton Scourge Guardian. More awesome weapons we can't use. Ah! Oh god. Alright. It's gonna be fireball time, is it? Alright, well, fine. I've got stuff to deal with that. Which one of these does fire resistance? That's shock. Azadar, that's the one. Also, I have a magic expression, waning fire. That's the one, and the cloak of the cloak of the crow. I believe it is, wherever it's got to. There it is. That actually does fire resistance. Now I enchanted it. It weirdly did not change its description there, but it resists fire because I already have a resist frost cloak. So yeah, see that one. And the ring. Do I not have a ring of resist fire? Because if not, then I need to do something about that. Yeah, no, apparently I need to make a ring of resist fire. Very well. Shall also drink whichever one of these is the most potent. That will do. And a resist magic. Right then. Oops. Oh, I didn't mean to let the boost radar then, but that wasn't going to happen. Interesting, I've buffed myself up with fire now, and the dude in front of me is using shock, so, well, go figure, you know. Oh, Christ. Oh, my God. Let's have one of those. And where's thingy? Zakrisos. There you go. Yes, I can magically switch headgear in the middle of a fight. It's an amazing ability. There you go, Tyrannus. Forsworn Ravager and Aradia. Hagraven. Etched marker. You know what? I'll loot these guys first. Barbarian armor in inverted commas. Okay, you didn't have some sort of crazy special item. You were literally just throwing bolts of lightning at me because you could. Here lies Ekil Coalbiter, son of Mani. Alright, so this was Sigdan's brother, right? Oh, fucking hell. Oh, okay. Thought I was going to have to fight. Be warned. Be warned. Even the mightiest perish if they covet the dread blade. Though cursed to silence, I will watch your deeds. Others seek the sword. They are near. Well, thanks, Ekil. Oh, there's the fellow himself. Daedric Antique Broadsword. Well, mate, I've got to be honest, your fucking sword was a bit like it came from the depths of hell itself, actually, as well, frankly, but I might be able to smith that up into something useful, so I think I'll take it. Thanks, Ekil. Rest in peace, my friend. Were they fighting you earlier before I came in? Oh, bloody hell. What? Falmer? Everyone wants this bloody sword, apparently. Even these guys. Oh, no. None of this nonsense. None of this nonsense. Where's my necklace of frost stuff? There we go. Alright, if we're fighting Falmer, I'm gonna put me frost resist crap on because these guys love to spam their frost, don't they? Right, Dukan, the frost resist mask, and where's my there you are. Right, we're now tanked out for frost. The Divines have abandoned us. My brother has lost to the madness. They have driven us into a tunnel, digging in the darkness. They feed us only the rancid flesh of their beasts and the mushrooms. Always the mushrooms. I feel my mind slipping. It is hard to tell when my eyes are closed in this blackness. We dig and dig and dig. The growling and striking always pushing us harder. They drive us like cattle. Stendar, make it stop. Take me from this place. I fucking hate Falmer. They disgust me on every level. Stick down the bridge. Oh yeah, we're getting into Falmer territory. Also, I think I have a disease. There we go. That's better. Disease, but I'm also slightly tired. That doesn't help. Hello? Yeah, what did I tell you? Frost magic. Can't see shit in here. It's a long way down, though. Holy crap, is it dark in here? Whoa, whoa. Bloody hell. That gave me a shock, that did. Someone down there chucking fireballs by the sound of it. There you are. Oh, it's one of you anyway. Right, side passage. Smack right across the jaw. Nice. Shadow Master. You ain't master of shit. You're dead. Right. I'm curious now. What lies down here? Buckets of fish. And some water, which I'm not going into. Right. Okay. Why am I reminded of that scene with Gollum and the fish? At the bottom of that waterfall. That may have been intentional. Right. So, Spooky Mist. More Falmer. Oh, are you gonna... Really? I will level up in just a second. I'm done with you. Right. Level up time. haven't leveled up in forever, it feels like. My goodness. What could we do with? Stamina? Stamina. Because it gives us more carry capacity, aside from anything else. Right. Enchanting. Oh, do you know what? Since I'm doing a bit of enchanting, maybe I should... Oh, yeah, my enchantment stuff, it's really weak. My god. Maybe it's a bit too late to start worrying about enchanting, frankly. Block. Heavy weaponry. Definitely too late to worry about that. Light weaponry. Bladesman. Abaddon. Nope. Duelist. No. Okay. Guardbreaker. While unarmed, every hit does... Oh, this is the unarmed bit, isn't it? An unarmed attack carries a shield, you may steal it. Windfist Discipline. Yeah, I know. Not a lot left here, is there really? Really choose from that I actually use. I've got 2 perks. I think I'm going to save them for now, honestly. I might, if we, if we recover a nice axe or a nice sword or something, like what we came here to do in the first place. Oh my fucking god, this place is huge. I might want to invest in some perks related to that particular weapon, you see. Since I've maxed out the one for maces and mauls and stuff. Did I buy any more lantern oil recently? I can't remember. You guys took quite a bit of health off me there. Necklace of Eminent Health. And Ring of... Since I'm not doing the archery thing right now, let's go with minor wielding. A bit more damage. With the old hammer. Wouldn't go amiss. Why am I moving so slowly all of a sudden? Oh my god, this bridge. Gentlemen, hello. Solitaire. Haven't used that in a while. God damn it. My health is a problem right now. Or rather, my lack of it. Human heart. Lovely. A cooking pot. I've lost my appetite for some reason. I can't imagine why. Definitely feel like I'm moving slower than I should be. No matter, just hope I don't have to run away from anything. Alright. Yeah, you horrible fucking things. Oh, it's more of them. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Where's my resist poison? I'm sure I've got a resist poison somewhere. Resist poison, there you are. Oh, and even more! Thought you were a spider to begin with, but actually you're not, as it turns out. You're a different kind of Chorus. Fucking hate those things and all. Hate them even more than regular Falmer. Their pets are just the worst. Did that poison damage my magic? Fucking hell. What are you even doing? Come here, Gollum. Yeah, this place isn't full of jump scares. I hear the sounds of mining. Ah, only one of them fell off. Better than none, I suppose. Should probably check in case you guys have keys and things. Oh god, I'm running. One of these days, one of these bridges is going to start collapsing while I run across it, so... what the fuck just happened? Get up, dude! Get up! Oh my god, don't get knocked off that fucking edge there. That would be bad. That would be a very ignoble end. Whew. Leave you alone if you leave me alone. Okay, it's not going to be like that, apparently.
Never should have come here.
Knock a load of stuff over. Oh my god, what? I can't shout. I really... Oh, the ability to shout right now would be just the best. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Right, I'll start with two of you. Oh, for God's sake. Dude. Seriously, I'd fucking rescue you if you didn't keep trying to kill me. Right, I wonder if he's got a bow. I thought that was a book, just a wooden plate. Alright. Bitch, I've got a shield. Deal with it. Where do I go from here? Oh, this way. I can't help but notice that the battle music has not stopped, which means that those idiots I knocked off the side there are probably still trying to get me. One of them must have survived the fall. Unless... No, okay, it stopped. Fine. I take it back. Okay, so what the fuck do I do now? Where do I go from here? I am confused. We need to go this way. This way. I'd already been down here, but actually, it turns out that was nonsense. 'Twas a lie. That's ore that I apparently can't mine. Hello. Oh, for God's sake! Don't slide off the edge. Oh God. How is it you guys keep knocking me down? Is there some special ability you have? Okay, 1, 2, 3, run! Oh my god. Ugh. Quick save. Ha 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 ha! Ha 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 ha! Ah, that felt good. Madden, please. Seriously. Oh my Christ. Either I wasn't paying attention to my health, or one of you just landed a critical fucking blow on me or something, because that was not good. How is it I survived the giant spider of death and then just get killed by a couple of fucking Falmer servants? No, 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 no! Holy crap, that was close. Lad, just don't even bother. Oh. Alright, that one's on me.